Ron Cochimilio. I'm the Career Development Director for Cal Football. I'm in my 10th season. I got a scholarship out of high school. It was back in 1976.
But Cal safety Ron Cochimilio made a tremendous dive to knock the ball away from the Cardinal receiver's outstretched hands.
As a junior and a senior, I happened to be on the field in a very close game. There was a touchdown or less in Cal. We won both games. And that was really rewarding for me. It was probably the most memorable thing. You don't know it at the time, but a lot of things that you learn in sports, the very same attributes that are important in sports, are very important in business. Those are some of the things I teach now to the student athletes. While you're here, you don't understand that being a good teammate, having good preparation skills, have good time management because you have class, you have workouts, you have practice. Your time is very valuable, and if you don't manage it properly, you're not going to be on time, you're going to miss class, you're going to do things that probably aren't in the best interest. And so being on a tight timeline is something that you learn early, and same thing from when you go to work. Part of my role now is to teach these guys that these very same attributes that are making you good teammates, good leaders on the football field are what employers are going to look for when they're looking for employees. The most important thing is getting their degree. If you didn't get your degree, that tells them more about you than the degree itself. But I stress to them that getting your degree, it shows competence. You're competent in something, in whatever field, whatever endeavor you take on, that you completed it. It's going to tell any prospective employer that you have a degree from the #1 public university in the world. That's what it is. And it's a challenge. The main goal of the lab program is to make sure that when their playing days are over, they're prepared. They have some experience to help them go out into the workplace and prepare them for their interview, prepare them to have something on their resume, some job experience, someone that actually can give them a recommendation.
I told him the career choices that I had in mind, and from there he said, okay, well, how do you want to get there? So he makes you do a list of goals, try to figure out how you're going to do it, and then from there he puts you in contact with people who can help you get to where you want to be if you actually take the time to go and list out what you really want.
We work on money management skills. We work on etiquette. We have a yearly etiquette class for our underclassmen, and then our seniors also do a business etiquette class where they get in a suit and tie, and then they go through. We have a professional come in, and they're taught how to go through a business lunch. It's just getting our guys prepared for when their playing days are over.
It was really easy working with Coach to set up my internship with the UBS Financial Services over in Walnut Creek, and it was a great setup. It was a really enriching experience as far as how to navigate through an office environment. So those are things that you can't read in a textbook, and it was very beneficial for me.
So the rewarding part is helping these kids through it, then actually see them, hey, coach, they come back to you and right away say, hey, thanks for working me through that. Because a week later, they can be on their game and they're just having a great week. And then all of a sudden, maybe they hit a midterm or something that they're struggling with, and being able to help them with that is great.
In all honesty, for me, I wouldn't have done anything that I did this summer without Coach. I had ideas, and I feel like it comes with a lot of student athletes, is that we all have high expectations, but we don't necessarily always know how close they are to our actual reach. Without Coach, I wouldn't have done anything that I did this summer. After coming here, you really realize that there's a lot of brilliant people, whether it's the teachers or the students, and it's really great because everything that you do is mentally stimulating. For me, I'm actually finishing off school in Russia this spring, so that's something if I would have gone elsewhere, I probably never would have even realized that I wanted to do.
The end all for me is probably when our players graduate, you've worked with them for a few years, and then a couple years down the road, they come full circle back and they see you for the first time and they give you a hug and they say, hey, Coach, how you doing? I really appreciate what you did for me. Because now you know that you've accomplished what you set out to go. Because once they're out in the business world and they've got a job and they were able to overcome any struggles they had, they understand what you were trying to teach them, and it's rewarding. It's part of a coach's life.